So, how does a farmer stop the fox from eating his chicken? Any ideas?
One! Get on!
Welcome, and thank you for choosing Skirmish for your paintball day out. Please be assured that if using the correct safety equipment, paintball is one of the safest sports played today. Before you play, we will issue you with a pair of goggles, which you will be required to wear at all times whilst on the field. It is very important that you must put your goggles on before you enter the game area and keep them on until you enter a safe zone. A marshal will demonstrate how to wear the goggles before you go through to the game zones. You must never, for any reason, take your goggles off in a game area. Although a shot to the head counts, you must not deliberately aim for the head of any player. With this in mind, it is important that you never shoot your gun unless you are looking in the direction that you are shooting. You must not ever fire blind. Be aware that there are tripping hazards whilst moving around the woods, and that you must be extra vigilant whilst you're making your way through the paintball areas. The most common injury in paintball is the twisted ankle, and it usually happens in the first game that you play. Please be careful, as players who are deemed to be unsafe by the marshals will be asked to sit out some, or perhaps all of the remaining games. Shooting people at closer than 10 feet or 3 metres is not deemed to be safe, so please step back and shoot the player if you're closer than that distance. We have covered the main points on safety in this presentation, but please listen to the marshals and staff for any further advice. Once you have signed in and paid any outstanding fees, you will be issued with your kit for the day. And you will be given an account number, which will also identify any equipment which is specifically for you. For example, your gun. Please keep your customer number safe, as you are responsible for any equipment or supplies issued to that account. Extra paintballs can be purchased from the paint sales area. Customers who have been granted account facilities can pay for their paintballs at the end of the session. To avoid any extra charges, please make sure that all equipment that you use today is deposited in the correct place before you leave. Please ask if you're unsure of where to put any of the equipment. The objective of the game is to shoot and mark your opponent before you get marked yourself. You will be playing in a team who are identified by the colour of their gun, and your team will be given objectives by the marshals. Please pay close attention to the marshals' game briefings. You're only out if a paintball hits you and breaks and leaves a mark. You're not out if the paintball does not break when it hits you. Check yourself before you walk out, as once you declare you are dead, you are out of the game. Please, do not be tempted to wipe off the hits, or pretend you didn't feel them. The game is spoiled if people cheat. Though sometimes regarded as not really cheating, talking, pointing, or giving the game away when you're dead also spoils the game, so please, no dead men talking. To ensure that everyone has the best day possible, players will be eliminated from the games if they are found to be shooting dead players, their own teammates, or the marshals. Your paint marking gun, or marker, or gun, is easy to use. Just fill the hopper once it is empty. Close the lid point the gun at your target and pull the trigger. If you have any problems, please try recocking the gun like this. To save yourself many problems, leave paintballs that are on the ground alone. Do not put anything that has been on the ground in your gun. If you do, the safest way for us to deal with this problem is to empty the complete contents of the hopper. Our staff are here to help you, and we hope that you will find them both courteous and helpful. Please feel free to ask staff for help when you require it. Guests who behave in a threatening or abusive manner towards either staff or other guests will be asked to leave. Thank you for listening. May we take this opportunity to say thank you for choosing Skirmish, and we hope that you have an enjoyable day. At this point, could the group organisers please report to a member of staff for instructions on how to check your group in.